Well, I hate to burst your bubbles, people. And I know that a lot of people already know this, that love
Yeah.
is not just feeling.
Yeah.
They'll say that
Yeah.
love is also a verb, it's a doing word.
So you have to learn to understand people, B, tolerate, and then C, sometimes open your wallet on both sides, by the way.
A round of
I
applause.
wish I can put someone on this call to ask him how I defined love. My definition of love is simple. Love, God is love.
Where real love lives and real talk begins. Damn and fresh. Oh, damn and fresh. You deserve it. You deserve
Every question you've been scared to ask, every feeling you've been hiding behind a mask. Pull up a chair, let's talk it through. We've got the truth for me and you. Damn and precious, talk relationships where the love is real and the honesty is. No filter, no fear, just you and us. Damn and precious, in love we trust.
I really wanna tell you how my day
How
went.
my day went
Really want to
spend the weekend, babe.
I for sure you this thing I'm feeling.
Oh yeah, but I don't really know you that well.
I really wanna kiss you in the face,
In
babe.
the face, baby.
And maybe every other place, baby. You be like, say I don't remember, say I
don't really know you that well.
Hey, hey.
We can go there if you
If I
want to, but me, I don't know
oh no,
why I think I love you when I don't really know you that well.
hey, hey.
We can go there if you
If I
want to, but me, I don't know
oh no,
why I think I love you.
Yeah. Welcome to this episode of Damn and Precious Talk Relationship. Guys, you were listening to Ladipo, and while he was singing, I was like, Precious, do I really know you that well? I don't think I do.
Anna. I
Yeah.
don't. Show me I sabi.
You know, Sabi me.
Anna.
You see what I'm saying? Guys, you see what I'm saying? I'm in the studio again with my G, my guy, the beautiful, the lovely, the catchy, the if she was a male, it's a mouth watering. If she was the deep blue sea, you say the reflection of the beauty of God. If she was so there are not enough euphemism. What do they call that figure of speech? Exaggerations. There are not enough exaggerations to use to qualify this beautiful lady. Guys, again in the studio with me, I've got my G, my guy for life.
Thank you. Stop it. I like it. You will not be hailing me like this. So when we're not having this show, it's now that you're telling people that I'm this and that. And please, Dami, why are you wearing glasses? They cannot see your face.
Guy, don't you see our cover art? Our cover art now, that you don't see that picture on it, guy. Guys, have you seen our cover art? It's so dope, guys. Guy, mad.
I'm so done with you. You look like AI right now.
But we are just two now. This is just episode 2. How can you be done with me already?
Okay.
See, guys, be with people that value you. This person she doesn't value me. Doesn't value me.
Of course. So you better go and find people that value you. I don't know why you're here with me. Like,
I just help your career.
Okay. Thank you for helping my career.
Guys, episode 1 was so lovely, was so beautiful. It was our first episode, and we already have tons of views, tons of comments. People are loving this.
Yeah.
So you're giving us enough ginger. Not that
Yeah.
if you don't like or subscribe, we won't continue. We'll continue.
We
You
will
have
continue.
you have like 5,000 episodes of something. You will continue, but still,
yeah.
thank you so much for the support.
Guys, no, please. We should give it up. Give it up for them.
Why do you feel like this?
Because, Bob,
Yeah.
you know how we recorded this thing? Like,
Oh.
how it came out, I was in shock. I'm like,
Oh,
but you got some talent.
Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers. I'm like, Jesus.
I was in shock. I was just embarrassed for myself. Like,
yeah, it eventually came out well. Thank you, guys. So if you, for those of you that don't know what Precious is saying, we record in a very, very uncomfortable and very wide open space with this not so good sound equipment, and we have to eventually like kind of make sure that when people are listening to this, people in creativity, people say that they can forgive a bad video, but they can't forgive a bad audio. So that's why we do what we do. We love you guys.
I mean, shout out to them.
Thank you. Should they clap for me? Like, see, as I bring one boss.
I beg you.
All right. When we started, we were listening to Ladipo, Ladipo and Simi, and he ushered us into the beautiful, the beautiful song. The song the song was sung by Ladipo. Make I find the detail of the song, because my AI is currently misbehaving, not telling me about the song.
So all this time you were talking, I was thinking you were so smart. Now AI, we do all the work.
I suppose know everything. I suppose know everything.
I genuinely thought you knew.
So the song was released on April 10, 2020 by Maven Records. It featured Ladipo and Simi. I don't think I can give you any more details as to that, because what my AI is doing is that I recently told it to do something for me and it hallucinated. So I told it, "Baba, you hallucinated." So now he's being very careful. So he wants to say, "So what are you looking for?" So that I don't hallucinate again. AI that is self-aware. Right. All right. So today's episode is very lovely. It's very interesting. It's very beautiful.
Okay.
But before we dive deeper into the episode, we will have another wonderful song break. The episode is majorly about love. Love. Last week we had a very wonderful talk about checking a partner's phone.
Yeah.
And it was quite eye-opening for a lot of us.
I did get a lot of questions after that show. Like, I think it would have been very interesting if those questions came
during the shoot,
because it was more it was more challenging. I think it would have been tougher to give answers to some of those questions.
Yeah, and that's why we are telling you guys that we need a studio and a live recording. So
you can support
you can support our calling. We are everywhere. We are on YouTube, we are on Apple Podcast, we are on Spotify, and
we're everywhere.
We are everywhere.
We should be on Instagram and likes.
Yeah. So
just put
snippets, where they will see some of the things that we do. All right, guys. So let's enjoy a very cool music, a very beautiful song from our dear G. Chromeo.
Okay.
My brother, that man Precious changed everything. I used to think I knew about relationships. They showed me I knew nothing.
From her loving, I wish she'd care to see, but she only cares when she's got the time. And I fret so much about her loving, I wish she'd let me be, but her destiny's got us intertwined. And is it really my fault? I get a shiver when I see her with those other guys, wearing the jacket I bought. I can't help but lose my temper and I don't know why. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl, I ain't with it. I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it. When the fellas talk to my girl,
Should we get right into it?
Yes, no, sure, no.
All right.
So let's tell you about the song we just played. This is a song by Chromeo. He's a Canadian electro funk, duo in Montreal by the vocalist David Dave and Maklovich and the keyboard Patrick P. Thug. It was released on March 4, 2014 as a fourth single for their album White Women. The producer was Chromeo and Oliver Goldstein. That's a name that is quite common in the music industry. And, it's a very, very interesting song. So if you want to, dive into the music, get it. I want to.
Please, you guys should help me tell Dammy to stick to his calling. Okay? Just
Guys, this is like the 15th millionth time you're hearing people someone tell me that, and just they watch the person, they tell me, say, me cry. No problem, I won't cry. I'll just do.
Please rest. Okay. So our topic for today. Dammy, would you like to usher us in?
Guys, the anticipated topic. Dig bing bing no big bang bang.
Yeah.
Dig bong boom of dig bing bing.
Okay.
All right. So the idea is, they said, I love you every single day. They say, I love you every single day. Like it pays the bills.
Yeah.
Like you tell me to my face that I will show you where you are. I love you. I will show you where you are. Do you love me? I love you. From the moment I saw you climb up the wall, and you go still leave.
Okay.
Do you get, like, you will say you love someone so much, so deep, and you go still leave? One of the questions that bothers me the most in my life, and I think I got like an agreeing stance on that topic when I saw a meme that said, you by yourself, nobody forced you, you by yourself decided that you wanted to go and do this marriage thing with someone. Nobody forced you. Nobody beat you.
Okay.
And then you now say you are going to be cheating, or you are going to be like nobody say me you marry you.
I promise you, this is something that this is a discussion or a conversation I had with someone just yesterday. Yes, just yesterday. And the thing, we've not spoken about the topic yet. I know that because they don't know what the topic is. The thing is, people don't understand what it means to be in love. They don't know. I asked someone to tell me the definition of love, and they couldn't even tell me the definition of love. They're telling me is when two people are in a relationship. Love is not two people in a relationship. Love in itself, the definition of love, it means what? Okay, if I give you that definition of love, it comes with actions. And it pertains to you as a person. Forget the other person. You know what love is. You know how it should show in your actions. You know that love is it's something that begins with attraction but doesn't end with just attraction. Then you start to think about, okay, do I want to compromise on this? Can I compromise on this? If things get bad, if it gets worse, are these flaws I can manage before you can now say this thing I have for this person is love, even when they mess up.
Mess up.
Yes.
You want the bezume. That's what she means.
Like, I don't know. And then this whole thing of divorce came up too in our conversation, and why people leave. It's a whole wide topic. It's a very large topic because there are tons of reasons why people leave. One person being in love in a relationship doesn't necessarily mean there is love from both sides. One person can be in love and the other person is not in love. So
one person can love while the other is loved.
Exactly.
Hey,
it's not necessarily, it doesn't happen both ways all the time. Not everybody's that lucky. So because now it's like I'm speaking too much grammar, too much English. I think when we delve right into the topic,
when you delve deeper,
yeah.
And I have a few cents or few dimes or few dollars to also add when we get deeper into it. So like you said, some people perceive that love is a feeling, and I know that a lot of people already know this, that love is not just feeling.
Yeah.
They'll say that love is also a verb, is a doing word.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people say love is a doing word. But some people don't even understand that action. That's the definition of love being a doing word. They assume a lot of ladies nowadays, and even a lot of guys, and it's very irritating to see. A lot of ladies will say, omo na money be love. Oh. Say, how you go show am? A lot of people assume that you can't show love without resources.
Yeah.
You see, there may be a correlation, a mathematical equation that merges those two together, but it is not about the money being spent. It's about the love being shown. So sometimes, you will see all of these very, very funny memes where the guy will just go out and see a stone and then take it and snap it and send it to the wave and says, "This story reminded me of you." How our love is strong. You get like how our love can endure every rain.
Okay, now let's not draw a line. Don't you ever do that.
Of
Don't
course,
you do that.
don't do that to a Nigerian because we crazy. All those things happen in the sound world. But the reality is, it just that thing just shows me that expressing love is not expensive.
Yeah.
The only thing that would cost money in terms of expressing love is the quality of what you want to do. So, for instance, if I want to, if I want to take someone out on a date, and this person is someone I really love, and I want them to have a good time, I would do my best to give them the best, however amount that would cost me. So, in that regard, someone might say, "Na money," but what if what I can actually afford is 10K food? That is me doing my all. That is me still expressing the love within my capacity.
The thoughts behind.
Do you understand? And you will get a lot of females that will say, "Omo, she thought like my journey." Like, guys, if you come across anybody, guy, girl, that quantifies or qualifies an expression of love as exchange value, as something that can be bought or exchanged, then you have not met the right person. To be honest, to be very honest, I was listening to what's his name, and this Eric. I was listening to Eric, and he was talking about this guy who Obi Kubana, who was saying that people will be talking and insulting him online, that when you go and check, you want to respond, but when you go and check, you see that the person doesn't have a Benz. This person doesn't. And I'm like, how childish can you be to think that Benz is the definition of reason?
It's insane.
Do you get? And that's how a lot of young girls nowadays perceive love. In fact, I have a young girl that I am mentoring. If I tell you, say you don't reach neck for me, because why are you with this person? He sends me a time. I'm like, what the hell?
He sends me a time.
She's a young girl. He sends me a time. I'm like, but this guy treats you anyhow. This guy makes you look like you have no sense of self.
They are in a relationship. Wow.
No matter how much you want to tell them not to. You see, 16 years old, 17 years old.
Waiting in a fine relationship.
But the same question they should have asked us too.
I was not in a relationship.
The fact is, I was very, very, very particular about letting her know that you are worth more than airtime. But if I tell you, say, I see the enter right here, they come up for left here.
I beg you, buy that get airtime. Buy that get airtime.
I don't get why a father.
Wow.
So
when you see the problem, this is another topic for another.
That is not a problem. The person that is primarily responsible for your welfare is your father. And we'll get there. A lot of people place the responsibility of father on their boyfriend. You are not. You're not.
You say we're not talk another topic. So how many hours?
Yes, let's.
But I must say this: even as responsible adults in the society, and in doing this, I'm sure we're trying to build a more a safer space for boys, for girls, for children to grow, to build harmonious homes, for people to find love. That's the whole point.
Yes.
So whenever you're in a position to actually, I know it's not easy because how many children want you get, but in the little capacity that we can, if it would help to assist a girl child, a boy child in situations like this, basic things like airtime shouldn't be a problem for the father to provide. But if your father is not providing it, means if I'm in that capacity where there's a young girl or a young boy, I think I can help. Don't worry, I'll be buying you airtime. How much is airtime? I will buy you airtime every time. So that most stupid boy will not be lying to you.
Not
They
be-
destroy an innocent girl's life and then we have another single mother on the streets. It's crazy.
But sometimes that necessarily isn't what it leads to. It doesn't necessarily lead to, you know, a girl now being, you know, used up by
No, not just
guys.
that. They grow up undervaluing themselves.
Exactly. That's exactly the point I'm trying to
So
make.
we
In the
want
sense
to
that
remove that
do
mindset.
you get
We want
the
to
mindset
raise
of dependence on
a
a
man.
guy,
Yeah.
dependence on someone that is just slightly older than you.
Yes.
I'm telling you,
I mean, at 16, I was already working.
this particular girl, when I say about it to my neck, she told me about one of the guys she was dating. The guy was in uni. When she told me about that, I said, "Do you get?" When she told me about that, I said, "Yeah, you think he's dating you for your own head. Now you're gonna tell your classmates, say my boyfriend is in university. You think you are the one who's dating."
When you enter university, you see the difference. So when I was in secondary school, this was what was shocking me. Like this, so one of the boys why they look so were the people that I was.
Oh my Jesus!
It's
I was telling her that. So I began to, you know, try and get to know what the guy was telling her and all of that. And on the long run, I discovered that this guy practically talks down on her. Like, he tells her that waiting you they do, what's it concern with your life? Nobody you they chase me. Like, no, they disturb me.
okay.
Don't call me at certain times.
Let's discuss this another day. I feel get.
I was so vexed. Then there was a particular one that I saw when she showed me some of her chats. The guy asked her to create like several emails, and I know that, okay, this guy, you are not doing a legit job. And I told her, I said, "This your guy. Do you know he's doing Yahoo?" He said, I know. But it's not bad now. I was like, okay, yeah, this one doesn't have a good sense of judgment. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. Please advise me. What can I do to help that kind of lady? And that's just it's just an introduction to a few things we'll get into. These girls are being told that they are loved. They are being told that this is what relationship is. They are being told that this is what matters. But it is not the truth. And how do you penetrate those set of people? Because I know a lot of people will come under this thing and be saying, when must that girl be? When must that girl be? I mean, must be persuade they go, we must carry flog. All the flog, with their flog, where they go? Like, you flog the girl, tomorrow she continues.
I think this topic, I think I'm having an idea for a topic for this discussion. How we can build into healthy relationships that eventually lead to marriage.
Very important. Very important. Precious, let me ask you this question.
Conversation from teenagers.
Yeah.
Not for necessarily like.
Yeah, because they should already. If you are 25 and we have to be telling you these things, man.
That's funny.
I'm
crazy.
sorry, man.
You should be in your
There's nothing we can
house.
do for you again. You know, even if you are not in your husband's house, there's really nothing we can do for you.
Never say never. Never too late.
At 25, you still have to listen to them. It's all and Precious to tell you how.
You know why we are here. Not everybody has that solid foundation or environment.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But some of us,
I'm sorry if I'm judging you.
God gave us gifts naturally. It's not like.
So Precious, let me ask you this question: can two people be genuinely, deeply in love and still be completely wrong for each other?
Yes.
And what do you think? Why do you think that is?
Various factors. First off, the one that we all popularly know about, two people genuinely in love have to have mismatched genotypes like AS. It's really difficult. So that's one of the reasons some people have to part with. Some people think they can deal with it. Sometimes they're lucky, and sometimes an innocent child has to go through the pain and suffering in this world, which eventually causes hurt and eventually
it may.
So that's literally one of the reasons. I was listening to a court case, and that was the reason for one of them's divorce. They spent so much on the child. They thought they could fix it. In fact, not even they thought they'd fix it. They were ignorant to this AS thing.
Okay.
So they gave birth to the first and the second, and it was sickness upon sickness.
Hey.
He died, and then it made them struggle financially. It caused a lot of arguments, a lot of
like, did you not know? What did you do? Why did you allow this? All those kind
and
of
then there was
resentment
the hurt, there was the pain of
losing children.
over and over. They just felt they had to
separate.
conquered them.
And it was love that brought them together.
It was love.
But guys, look on the bright side. Okay, I know a lot of people say this. Yes, cannot be. There's a family on the internet. The Olushovs. You guys should check them out. They had agreed to get married. It was when they went for introduction. That's when they discovered that they were both AS. And what actually happened was that the mother did the genotype for the two girls. Apparently, they had switched the genotype results. So the younger girl's result was the one that the older sister was using. So that was why she thought she was AA. Only for them to discover that she was AS. And the guy already knew he was AS. So it was then that they discovered that, but then they decided, well, we're gonna have to do it. Do you get? So they I don't know how they did it. Is it that they had money? I think they were ready to face the consequences. Not like giving birth to a child that was a sickler. They were ready to face, okay, when we do test the child and we find that the child is SS, are we able to decide what will happen? Do you understand? Is it 10 weeks? You can know in 10 weeks. You can know in 8 to 10 weeks.
Do you know how many abortions it's gonna have to undergo?
No. Why do people? And this is not me advocating for it. I'm just saying, let's be more realistic. You have exactly the same chance to give birth to a sickler as you have the same chance to give birth to a perfectly healthy child. But we don't focus on the positives. There was a time, there was something I put out on the internet one time. Why do we always try to focus on negatives of things? The negatives are actually usually not the highest statistical data. What I've discovered is a lot of things that we deem negative are not actually the statistical data. So when people say, a lot of people, they say, gambling has destroyed a lot of lives. But the reality is, it hasn't. It has destroyed a lot of lives, but it is not as much as the people that gambling keeps their pockets running. Now, do you understand what I mean? It is harmful, it is bad, it is. But we always try to focus on the negatives because that's what we are focusing on.
Okay, now
if you have 50% chance to give birth to a child that is AS.
Now the problem is not the positive or the negative or the child.
It's just the possibility of that happening.
It's not just the possibility. Yes, let's say it's okay. You have your first child and the child comes out AS or AA. Is there a possibility of having an AA child, AS or AS? I don't.
Yes, there is the same possibility. You see,
okay, let's say
the same possibility of having SS is exactly the same possibility of having AA.
Why take that? See, gamble. It's just money. Money is fleeting. This is somebody's life. You're taking a gamble on somebody's life.
I understand.
The process. It's easy to say until you are having to sacrifice your own child that you carried for 10 whole weeks, and you have to go through pain.
No, see, guys.
What if that one time the person loses her life? Like there
are a lot of things that can happen. It doesn't stop. Like it doesn't stop you from trying. When you for instance now,
as imagine you are the lady in this that you're going to have to be the one letting go. He's going to be letting go too, but then there's a risk of you losing your life all in the name of the possibility. Like the negatives are just out. You could
that is for the woman to decide.
You could have SS. You could lose your life. You feel the pain of losing your child.
That is for the woman to decide.
The gravity is exactly my point. Like it is greater than the possibility of having one good child. So I can imagine. I don't know. I can't speak for anybody. So I can imagine when a couple decide. I think it's just like you want to hold on to the positives. I can imagine the pain of someone that decides they don't want to go through it because Bro, the negatives, personally, thank God say I be AA because I cannot imagine having to make such a difficult decision. I
Yeah.
just can't.
I feel you.
I don't know.
I feel you. But guys, let's not digress too much. We're talking about real love here, and that's true. When we are talking about love,
like this.
no. It's still the same. Still talking about love because it is actually love that makes you decide. Okay, do you? Some people would say it is cruel, but well, who knows? Dr. Gary Chapman's five love languages says that the foundational idea that love expressed in the wrong language is felt as no love at all. One person's acts of service fall flat because the other needs words of affirmation. That's what we talk about love language. Those are loving, but neither of them feels loved. Both are actually loving. The person that wants to hear word of affirmations, and the person that practically wants to be taken out, given the best treat, taken to the spa, body done, eye done, ear done, nose done, teeth done. All of those love languages could be mismatched. For someone like me, I am an active shower of love. You may not hear me say it. You may not hear me say, "Yeah, I love you." There are a lot of times my girlfriend will say, "You be writer. You never write for me." Like, you're a writer. You write, so I see your script and I'm like, "Guy, this guy sabi." But when you write me, well, make I fall.
Like,
You know, go writer.
It's annoying saying my namesake, double namesake. So they bear my first and my mid, like 2 names. My namesake and it. Don't worry, we're going to have this conversation after this podcast, one-on-one. You explain.
Precious, what are your love language? Before we actually dive deeper and say, okay, this is what love really is. Guys, you notice we have not actually defined what love, and that's because we want to cool it down. Let's first discuss everything that you have in mind first. All right.
So my love language, is it in an orderly manner or is it just
anyhow?
First off, physical touch. I'm a physical touch person. I like physical touch.
Our listeners are Christians. They don't do physical
Excuse
touch.
you. I went during we had a conference. We had this talk in church on Valentine's Day, and we talked about love language. And they asked me, and everybody was busy saying acts of service and it's physical touch. I'm going to be in a relationship and eventually get married one day. We might have to practice abstinence and whatnot, but we're going to be married. Bro, you need to know that my love language is physical touch. All this one is English. This is the problem.
So what you mean is if you're at a party and that guy is eyeing you, instead of the guy to come to you and say, "Hey, precious,
am I in love with you? Are we in love?
You're precious in my sight.
Are we in love?
What you will prefer is
why you touch?
Wait now. You prefer the guy to come and just stroke your hair and be like, "Hi, oh my God, you have cool hair."
Wait, damn it, come. He's approaching me. We're not.
I am just saying what is on our listeners' mind.
Which one is listeners' mind? Are we in love? I tell you I'm tripping for you that you're me touching me. I'm talking about my man. You're talking about.
Don't mind us.
Don't
mind us. Well, for me, what's my love language? I think I don't have a love language. Just be yourself. Just be real. Just be real. That's my love language. Just be real. My love language is don't fake it. Be who you are not. Don't form. Because the reality is, if you do form, I go find out. Because why you dey form? What did they make you form? What did they make you form?
Come for me.
Oh my God. So we'll go for a short musical break and then we'll break out into the actual segment of defining what love is.
See how much of your time damn it took. It's not me. So forgive him.
All right, let's listen to Zion by Tenny and Olamide.
Chai, that man Precious don't open my eye. I don't even know say now me be the problem.
them on no ile. So many people judge me. Oh, but I don't care. Zion is very far away, but when I'm with you, it's like a holiday. You're my safe space. Oh, I hope you know. I hope you know. I hope you know. Only you, only you, only you make me feel a special kind of way. Olólùfẹ́ mi, ṣó mọ̀ pé ìwọ láyànfẹ́ mi. Promise me you will ride with me until the end.
Yeah, I promise you I'll ride with you until the end, my baby. My baby, I will ride with you until the
See
end.
vocals.
Until the end.
See vocals now, Tenny. So what you were listening to a moment ago was Zion by Tenny featuring Olamide. Teniola Akpata featuring Olamide. Now, a Nigerian singer-songwriter, founder of Sugar Mommy Records, featured artist Olamide Adedeji, YBNL boss, one of Nigeria's most influential rappers and street pop architects. Released April 24, 2026, label Sugar Mommy Records / Gamma Africa Project. Zion, okay. Now, this your AI don't they confuse me because there's no pause and there's no like.
You know Sabi read.
Okay, scratch that. Okay. What we're just listening to was Zion by Tenny featuring Olamide. Lead artist was Teniola Akpata, Nigerian singer, songwriter, founder of Sugar Mommy Records. Featured artist was Olamide Adedeji, YBNL boss, one of Nigeria's most influential rappers and street pop architects. It was released on April 24th, 2026, and the label was Sugar Mommy Records / Gamma Africa Project Zion. It is a single expected to feature on Tenny's forthcoming EP, The Wellness Package.
Yeah. The wellness package. Producer was D Yasso, Samzi, and Eskiz. Eskiz. You know, that song actually performed well on the charts. You know, and they entered Spotify's Nigeria's top songs chart at number 36 shortly after it was released.
Amazing.
That's amazing. But guys, I have a special message to the woman I love. Just like Tenny said, I'll be with you to the end, my baby. I love his sweet.
Now he's now being romantic as you don't complain, Taya.
You know, yes. baby. I'm tired of how people show love in this world.
See, I hope you can hear it.
Yeah, she can hear. Why are you telling them namesake? Make everybody stay no say. Waiting they worry this girl self.
Why are you hiding?
All these girls, waiting they worry them. You know, they could just say you.
It's quite curious. Now moving on.
This is the segment that actually captures the actual topic. We will still define what love is.
Okay.
Give it a Zukwanike, just like Precious.
Oh Jesus.
Zukwanike.
Okay. So yes, the hot debate right now is, as Dami framed it, not you, as he framed it, is love alone enough?
Yes.
I never learned. Why you rush?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Good day, my ladies and gentlemen. Good day, my accurate timekeeper, co-debater, panel of judges, chairman. My name is Madam Salanik, and I'm here to convince you and not to confuse you that love is enough. First of all, let's define love. Love is the act of choosing to be with someone for life, regardless of whatever it may be that may happen in heaven or on earth. So, after defining love, we will now there are the debates that year. But guys, truly, love actually alone is enough. And this is why I believe love alone is enough.
Okay.
From what I define love to be, you see, you can't define love without God. So if you say love is not enough, you are simply saying God is not enough. So when I tell you that a lot of people have a misconstrued definition of love, a lot of people, doesn't mean that I may not also be wrong. But the reason why I'm confident about my definition of what love is because you can't take love outside of God. Whatever it is that you call love, and you say, oh, people love, it is not love until God is recognized. And for you to say God is recognized, it means that you understand what it means to say you love someone. A lot of people also assume that, oh, love, unconditional. No, love is a choice. In fact, there is no condition. It's not about it being unconditional. There is no condition. Love is you wake up every day and you choose to do this again and again. So that's why I tell you that you can't define love. You cannot define love without God. The expression of love may have different definitions. Just like, you can see the expression of the Holy Spirit as a cold feeling on your body, a wind that blows to you, a goosebumps, an enlightenment, an open eyes. Those are the expressions of the Holy Spirit. But the Holy Spirit himself is a personality. Just like love itself is a personality. You choose to be love. You choose to embrace love. And so when you tell me that love is not enough, it makes me go crazy. Like, why you go talk say love is not enough?
Now calm down, baby boy.
Like,
You are
it
punching.
is vex. If I catch you, tell me say love is not enough. Because see, the thing is, a lot of the arguments that stems from this always comes from the act of showing love. They always stem from the things that love has been provided for. Like, love has been provided to solve these things. But because people don't know that love is what solves this thing, they don't know. For instance, and when we get to that part, I will explain what I mean better, so that I don't keep doing examples that may not really correlate at the point. But when we get deeper into it, you understand what I mean, guys.
Okay, first off, let me now shake the tables.
Table shaker.
Yes, now maybe that. First off, a very big round of applause to Dami for that wonderful definition, because
a round of applause.
I wish I can put someone on this call to ask him how I define love. My definition of love is simple. Love, God is love. Like,
that's the agreement, to guys. Any other definition of love? Let me speak to you. Let me speak to you. Any other definition of love? Any other definition of love that you hear? Any other definition that you see?
I'm already
it is not the definition of the Lord. It is not the definition we have made. So far, I and Precious have laid down this definition. It is so.
Yes.
Shout amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
First off, I say God is love. God is love. And I say love is a decision.
Hey!
Like, no, I'm serious.
Zukwanike, guys.
Love is a decision to choose someone regardless of their flaws over and over again. And why I would not agree as love being enough is because it is not framed contextually. I will bring examples that will make it difficult for you to actually stand and see love is enough. This will stem from the foundation of relationships most of the time. Now, love is enough for you as a person. If you are in a relationship with somebody or in a marriage with someone that does not now want to stay, is your love enough to keep two of you in that marriage?
But see, now I love the fact that you brought this up, and that's what I meant when I said when we get deeper into it, you understand why I say love is enough. See,
it's
love, the love that I define is a love that lets go. I'll give you example. When the people of Israel were misbehaving. When they were misbehaving, especially, let me not even say people of Israel, let's use David. When David was misbehaving, because you won't misbehave, oh yeah, they do your thing. Do you understand? So, does it mean that God wasn't watching over him? God was. The best example, Cain. Cain had actually committed the first murder. But God said, you know what? They go. They go.
So now let me.
And Cain said, bros G, if I go, they go pew me. Oh. He said, you know what? I'll put a mark on you that says you shouldn't be touched. Do you dip that? And this guy needs to be punished for what he has done.
That is different. I'm saying person where no one can stay. Like I'm talking about relationship.
Yes.
I'm not talking about
the love that you have for the person is what will make you let the person go. But you are not entirely leaving the person be. You are
relax. We're saying, is love enough? Enough for what exactly? Is it enough to hold marriage?
Yes. Love is enough.
Somebody says, I want divorce, I don't want to. I don't love you. But you love them.
Don't confine the love. Love does get me. Okay. Get what I mean.
Is love enough for what exactly?
Get what I mean. Okay. Get what I mean.
Okay.
Get what I mean. Right? Get what I mean. Okay. When I say love is enough, what I really mean is that even if someone doesn't want to be in the marriage, even if someone doesn't want to be in the relationship, the love that you have for the person is what allows you to let them be.
That's different. That's different. If we're defining love, now we're defining it. Now we're talking relationships here. We're talking about if love is enough to hold or keep a relationship.
Okay.
If it's coming from both sides, I agree. Two people that are in love, there is a possibility of emotional immaturity, difficulty communicating, misunderstandings that are very capable of destroying that relationship. But no matter how long it takes, because they love each other and they want the best for each other, I want this person to be happy. Somehow they will find a way to make resolution. They will find out to resolve that situation, no matter how long it takes, because they genuinely love for each person. Other. Yes. And it is not from how I feel, it's from how I want to make this person feel, which makes it easier to find a middle ground.
Guys,
but in a situation,
please learn. Mr. Frank Edu and Co. Learn.
So in a situation whereby the other person does not want to stay, no matter how much you are going to give your love, they say, I can't, whatever love you. Somebody say, my love is enough for us. But me, I don't want your love to be enough for me. I want to go. At that time, the love is not enough to keep that marriage. The love is not enough to keep that home. In a situation whereby the person that...
But what you are doing is you are confining love.
I'm not saying it doesn't mean you don't love the person anymore. I'm saying your love is just not enough to hold what you thought it could hold.
The love should not... That's not the function of love. Like, the function
love is just love. There's no...
See, you don't get what I mean.
We're attaching...
You don't get what I mean. What I mean is, you don't confine the usefulness of love based on situation.
We're not saying love is not useful. Love can go... See, love is such that even when we part ways, even when I discover that you had all my kids, you had them from another man, can that marriage continue?
It will continue, yes.
Okay. But will I wish you bad? No, because I love you. I want the best for you.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're confining love to mean that what you're doing is you're saying love means we can be together. You're saying love means chill.
I'm not saying love means being together. We're talking reality. We're talking about this is people understand what it means to love and be loved. Some people understand. Some people, we are facing the difficult situation of decisions that people have to make in their everyday lives. I love this person, but this is what I'm dealing with. What should I do? Can I keep what we have? Can I fix what we have with this love? Is my love enough to fix what is broken? That is the reality we are dealing with.
Acrimony, guys. Acrimony.
So the reality is what we have to deal with, knowing fully well that we are in love with this person. That is the reality I'm talking about. Love, we already know what love entails. We know that whether you are together or not, love is wishing the other person well, showing up for them, even if they don't even love you back, even if they don't care about you, even if they don't wish you well. But because I care about this person, I just love this person. There is nothing attached to it. So if we're not talking about, okay, two people in love in a relationship, how can we make it work? it's a different ball game all entirely.
Yeah.
Can this love I have make our relationship work? Can it make the marriage, strong? Can it stay? Is the foundation enough to keep it? Is a different ball game entirely. And then we cannot start talking about people that think they're in love are not actually in love because of the foundation of relationship. Now, why I said if I was going to confine it to being in a relationship, then I would have said, okay, first of the foundation of whoever you're in love with was a problem, so you did not, you didn't. In fact, let me not delve into another topic. I think I've said enough. That would be a topic for another day before I start talking too much.
Well, guys, it's getting juicy. It's getting juicier, right?
Okay.
It's getting juicier, right? Ain't it? So the idea is that love does not pay rent, and we know. It doesn't pay rent. It does not learn your attachment style. It does not apologize, communicate better, manage anger or show up to therapy. People do these things or they don't.
Yeah.
But love is the reason that you do that.
Exactly.
Not the method.
Yes.
Not the method. Guys, please understand. Esther Perel, in the book Meeting in Captivity, says love is not a given, it is an achievement. She argues that modern Western culture has romanticized the feeling of love while systematically preparing people for the work of it. So you have people that are especially ladies that, and I'm sorry I keep saying ladies because that's the perspective I've been saying, where you romanticize your expectation. Someone said you say you want a guy that is this, that. First question is, does that guy want you? So when you define that guy completely, does that guy want you? Are you the kind of guy that guy will be with?
Person, but you don't want to be the right.
You don't want to be the right person for the person. So when you guys, we have defined love. So I want to assume that we already have an understanding of what we are talking about when we say you are in love with someone, you love someone. Don't come and be giving me, it makes my heart tingle. Guys, make I bust your brain. Make I bust your brain. People have always told you love is unconditional. Love is long suffering. Love is tedious. Guys, love is beautiful. Well,
long suffering.
Love is mwah.
Israelite.
Do you know the meaning of going through a rough day, and coming to meet your dog expecting you? Like your dog, they shake, they dance, they turn around, they pop, they dump.
Guy, you don't
do you get what I mean?
People will think they are dogs now.
But no, the idea is that when all the troubles of life has put you down, there is someone that is genuinely excited to see you. And that's the way God feels about us. Whenever you've gone astray for so long, and then you come back.
So there's usually rejoicing.
Guy, God go dey, if God get God go dey play like guy. You go, you dey come back. Oh, boss, my head. That's how it is. Like you are gone, and then you are coming back, and then you have a girlfriend that has cooked one nice meal for you, even if salt no reach. Like the thought of it.
Yeah.
That I was listening to Uncle K, and for some of you, please watch Uncle K. You focus too much on negative relationship, on negative marriages, and so your scope is reduced, is squeezed.
You love too much.
You
love too much, your mom. Like you don't know what's going on. You don't like happiness. You just want to be.
You just want to be.
And then
you want to be robotic.
To it.
You want to be robotic. I see some people, they will be giving you 2-3 ways to make a man fall in love with you. Like, go to hell. There is no method to it. There's no method. Guys, Precious is struggling here. Precious is struggling.
Shut up.
But you get the idea. The idea, see, guys, I want to tell you something. Love is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's not rosy all the time, and that's human nature. But love is beautiful. Like, I get genuinely happy. Like, I wake up and the first thing I think about is, my God. Like the feeling that no matter how rough my day is, there's someone that when their call comes in, my heart is jumping. Like, I'm happy.
It makes me feel like everything is going to be better.
Everything's going to be all right. You have motivation to lead a life. For those of you that are saying, who love help?
I don't think when someone says, okay, is money going to pay bills? I don't think as a man, if you love a woman, you're not going to strive hard to be better. You don't
That
want
is
to.
the point.
You are not going to, like, have conversations together on, okay, babe, what do you think? Like, you're not going to put heads to grow.
To assume
Even
that
if it
you want
takes
to suddenly assume that, okay, you want the love, just the idea of the love. Some people stay on the idea of the love and not the actual love. Like, you get stuck on the idea. Guy, love is hard work. You work for it.
I think this is giving me our next topic, or maybe even if not the next. Why people that never stayed in relationships, in marriage, doesn't mean they were never in love.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Some people went in there for the the fantasy.
A lot of people make this mistake, especially men, because people say the women is material. But let me tell you how men make this mistake. We even have gold digging men now. They ask you, what do you bring?
What do you bring to the table?
Forget
if you have any guy that asks you that rubbish, you always slap
he's
him.
smoking things. Because how can you be in a relationship for how long and you don't know what she brings to the table? How did you date someone that you don't know what they could bring to the table?
If that is even your friend, see, guys, we'll talk about real men. I think we'll talk about real men.
Another one said, I cannot date a girl that's telling me she's doing lashes, nail tech, or she's selling wigs and whatnot. That I studied engineering only to graduate to end up with someone that is doing nail tech and all of that. That means, I mean, can you call that love? Can you?
That person will not love it. That person has no. That person is just defining terms and conditions.
And then,
whenever they see, even prenuptial agreements, I'm like, why the hell are you signing prenuptial agreements? I know things can change.
They sign.
Like, I don't think things. I know things can change, but I believe that you should be genuine enough to say, even if things go wrong or go, I will stay with it. I will stick with it. I made this decision.
Another mistake that causes this people leaving is this. I think I know the girl I want. I read the comments. I don't know if you saw this. I think everybody saw this video of this lady that came in the comments. That made a video and said, I'm fine, I'm this, but I'm not married because I slept with all the men. If you want a guy to put a ring on your finger, then avoid getting in bed with them. And I was reading the comments. There was this guy that spoke about how he loved this girl when they were in high school, and the girl was a virgin. She was so good. She kept herself. But due to the death of her father, they drifted apart. And then she ended up with an older guy that eventually was the one that defiled her, disvirgin her. And, he met her again.
He didn't defile her, deflowered her.
Deflowered her, thank you.
Defiled,
sorry,
the guy do bad.
Deflowered. He said that he deflowered her, but he said he felt like she fell victim to, I'll be waiting in English when you put again, because she the feeling of losing her father, and someone took advantage of that. But when he met the girl again, he started dating the girl because he really loved her. But the thought of the fact that another guy has been with her just drove him so insane. He couldn't do it, so he had to part ways with her. But he still loves her. I said, bro, you didn't love her.
You never loved her. You loved the idea of a good girl.
You loved the idea of a girl that would never mess up, that was clean. You did not love her. You loved her. It didn't make any sense to me. So a lot of people think, okay, this girl, she's decent, she's beautiful. I think she will give me beautiful kids. I think she has a job. Okay, I think that is what that is love. And then you go into it and think you're in love.
And people don't also know that love is built.
Exactly. It starts somewhere. It starts with attraction, of course. You have, okay, this is what I want. I want to be with a man that loves God. It's okay to have your checklist. But over time, love is built. If you decide that, okay, this is my checklist and whatnot, things can go wrong. You feel down that one day, say this person get husband, get king outside. Can I stay? This person might lose their legs one day. Can I stay? This beauty will not last. Can I stay? Does this person make me happy? Can we build?
Something can happen. They can just develop a brain this thing one day.
Will I stay?
And they don't even recognize you half the time, or they slap you when they see you. Do you stay?
So when you don't ask yourself these questions, if you're going to stay, because it's for better or worse, somebody was giving me an excuse as to why people would separate and whatnot. And I'm saying, I understand there are reasons people could separate, but there are some reasons that are just not acceptable. Things could just go wrong, and there are financial situations that could make things go wrong, and they just cannot be financial things. Like, make it make sense.
The financial was not the reason.
Exactly.
If finances changing is the reason why you would leave your partner, you were
They said,
never
no,
you
the
were never
person
in
was
love
now
with the
saying
person.
you've not been in that situation, you don't understand economic changes, basic things like
It will bring stress. Guys, understand. We are not discrediting or discounting this fact. It will bring stress to the relationship. But
Yes.
these are also things that let you grow stronger.
If you now leave, my question now is, now separate. You go to another person. So now, so you go, they separate, they go.
They go. You
Like,
leave anything happen, you
if
just
you-
say separate.
if you
Serious
cannot-
separator.
As in, if you cannot make
Separator is cheap.
if you're not someone that knows how to decide and control situations will control you. Someone that will move with the wind. Anywhere the wind blows,
Anywhere the
anywhere
wind
belle
blows, you
face,
just dey
anything.
go.
Because you cannot stand. If you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. Anything. So I think that is the problem with
New age relationship.
forget new age. Even our olden days mother and father, we just did not have social media to even tackle some of them.
Guys,
So-
please understand this. It is not all the the flowers and roses and the nice sex, the beautiful.
Bad tribulations. So
There are hardships. Some people, one of the craziest arguments I hear regarding some of these kind of topics is Jesus was never married. Paul was never married. Better shut up and sit down there. Guys, it's been lovely. I'm sure you're enjoying this episode. Please, in the next segment, we'll start to, dive deeper into what some people have said regarding this topic. We always love our comment section. So, guys, we'll leave you with a beautiful song so that you feel this. This is Fouls Omoge. I love this song, guy.
Me, I know they blame women, no. I know they blame women at all. I'ma get you fine, yeah.
Rest your mind, drink some wine. This my pala baby is hard to find. Shine your eyes, so stretch your hand, oh. Come on for yawa, make us off your life. If you see my baby, tell her I'm on my Joriana. I go put on for designer. I be pino like Koala. I'm a joy, yeah. Check out your connect. I like the way I come correct. I like the other wish you, yeah. I like to maybe come converse. I get plan for you, say. I like to hear you sing for say. With a mommy, just sure.
I'ma get you fine, yo. I'ma get you fine, yeah. I'ma get you fine, yo.
It is what I think,
London Bridge is falling down.
Guys, so that was Omoge by Fouls. Fouls. Omoge by Fouls. Falano is a Nigerian rapper, songwriter, and actor. And the song was released on March 20th, 2026. The producer was AYK Beats. That guy savvy you. I like that.
Like
I know they sampled Shino Pella. But I mean, this song is dope. Omoge prominently samples legendary juju musician Sir Shino Peters, creating a high life inspired foundation that feels both fresh and familiar. The track serves as a bridge between classic juju influence and contemporary rap. And just under 2 minutes, you get to feel that compact and punchy feel. You get the idea? Like that's what we're talking about. That's what that's how we roll.
Yeah.
That's how we roll. Yeah. So, guys, just before we go into the actual just before we go into the actual the section of the comments, we just want to drop a few things. And this is something that we are going to say to you guys today. That something we've discovered, and I am sure you've discovered this too, Precious. There's one of the most dangerous relationships in the world is where one is the one where love is used as a justification for staying in something that is breaking.
Exactly.
You say, but I love him, but I love her. Like you're using love as a reason to endure. Sinach, Case in point. Do you get like don't stay in something that is actively breaking you, because whether you may love the person but the person doesn't love you.
Go and love him from afar, please.
Please
It's
go
not
and
me that will
love
come.
them
I
from
will
afar.
not drop flower for anybody's.
Do you get? Go and love them from
Go and
afar.
love them.
And you have to understand where this is also coming from. See, God is very interesting. God knew that he needed to lay down, he needed someone to be sacrificed as the absolute act of love, and he gave himself.
And you want to be second Jesus Christ.
And you assume that God knew that I need to sacrifice something, and he sacrificed himself. Do you understand? Do you know the meaning of sacrificing himself? It means that he detached from himself and said, you know what? I can't do it. I have to detach. I can't see it. I can't behold it. What that teaches you is I beg. Once you say the sacrifice don't dey too much, just come out. Just come out.
You got it. You got it.
Now let's go deeper into what people have been saying about this particular topic. We have very interesting takes, guys. We have very, very interesting takes. So, Oyinda from Lagos says, love alone is never enough. And then she goes further to say this.
When it comes to being in a relationship with somebody, love is not enough because there are a lot of other things and a lot of other factors involved. Another major thing, some people tend to overlook is tolerance. Can you tolerate this person? And you might say, if I love somebody, that means I can tolerate somebody. You can hate somebody, but still tolerate the person, right? So love and tolerance don't necessarily go hand in hand. You can love somebody, but you just want to be distant from the person. Like you just want to love the person from afar, right? So tolerance is one. Can you tolerate this person long term, right? And then there are others. There's a lot. There's a whole lot.
So this boils down to what I'm saying. Well, I'm not saying that love. What I'm saying is love is enough. It is love that actually makes you realize that you have to distance yourself from the person. Like you are away from the person, and like I don't know how to explain it. Some people assume that love means you have to stay.
No, so because when you say love is enough, it means love is enough means love is enough for everything. Love is enough for you to stay. Love is enough for you to go. So because
I'm telling you what I'm saying. My argument is let's think about it in a different way, guys. Yeah. Love is the reason why you won't stay, because you love yourself enough to not allow that person hurt you.
Now you're talking. That's what I'm saying. It is pertaining to you as a person. If you're going to talk about love being enough as a person, it's different from.
But love is a character. Love. Do you get? You shouldn't extract yourself out of the idea of you choosing to love someone. Yeah. So you shouldn't say oh I'm in this relationship dying, killing myself because I love the person.
So okay, now is your love enough to change a person? No. Is your love?
It should be.
But it is not always enough to change a
person. And that's where see guys.
Is your love enough to
guys? One of these days we'll talk about what a relationship needs and entails.
Is love enough to? Because now it's okay to say I want to make the person happy. I want to do this. I want to do that. Do you know how? Are you emotionally intelligent? Like there's so many other factors.
Do you know why I say love is enough? No. Love is the reason why that partner will now say, you know what, I've identified things that are not okay for this relationship and I am working on it.
Exactly my point. It is not everybody that has that understanding. People see.
And that's why there is this podcast, guys. That's why there is this podcast.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. First off, you need to understand that not everybody has a person's background, community, books they read, family influences how a person's mind is formed, how they grow. You might grow up in an environment that is intellectual, you've experienced love, you know these things. There are some people that all these things you speak now, big English, big grammar. But you need to break it down to their level to understand that if A and B is, if A is not A is not A, if B is not B is not B. We have street love. I call it street love because you say if she's toxic and toxic, she's checking my phone, I think she loves me, or he's checking my phone because he loves me, he beats me, he loves me. We have street kind of love, the toxicity, the push and pull, but I know he loves. I don't even know if they call it street love, but it's not love.
Madness love.
They call it exact. That's why they call it. I would tag it street love. What they call, but I know that is not.
That is not
That
love.
is not love. So love is not enough to fix everything. Love is enough for you as a person. You can have enough love. Your love can be enough to do the right things, but it cannot just. It's not necessarily enough to make. To change another person, because now it is another person, their world, their beliefs, perspectives, background. It's a whole lot that you're going to welcome into your space.
And I think what I mean to say is everybody should be welcome to the idea of learning love.
Learning love, exactly. Now, someone says love is not enough for prayer, love, understanding, maturity, communication, truthfulness, and intentionality are things that make relationship work. Love do fade at times. That is when now waiting me and I agree. Love do fade at times, so it's not enough. Because love is a decision. It is not something that fades. That I stand there and say, I want to do this. It's either you say you do or you no do. You can change your decision. It's not something, when you say it's fades, then you're making it a feeling. That's
what we are saying. We have agreed, guys. We have agreed that love is not a feeling. We have agreed.
Yes.
So no enter this comment section. They tell us, say, I feel giddy.
It's not a fleeting emotion.
It's not a feeling.
I'm not feeling this. It's you. It's not
you
me.
Choose. That comment was from Doyin from England. Okay. This is Olamide. Olamide says, well, love is needed, but love alone isn't enough for a relationship or even marriage. So there are a lot of people that assume that this love is not enough. Okay?
Yeah, I get that.
There are circumstances that would come and love will be questioned in that time. Other things are needed to keep the relationship. Most importantly, a home set on Jesus with both partners knowing who they are serving, not just Christians, but people that seek after God's heart and live life like Christ. They will know how to pray, hold each other when they are circumstanced.
Give me that for Olamide. She don't speak my language.
Olamide again.
Okay. Can I see his picture?
You cannot see his picture.
Can I have his number?
You cannot see his number. I don't have his number.
Because
you cannot have his number.
You see, God. This is literally what I was still saying yesterday. I said, and you just quoted me. What am I even saying again? You quoted me because it's not I'm going to church, I speak in tongues. I'm talking about someone that genuinely, loves God, has a relationship with God. You are not perfect. Per se, when even they go church, they speak in tongues, they clean past you. They might not have committed as much sin as you have, but you having that understanding that this thing I'm doing is hurting God and intentionally working on not repeating that mistake. Because if you love God, someone you cannot see and do not want to hurt them, you cannot want to do that too.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this. It's only me that knows what I feel and what I know. Because I know how much very basic things that people think is not a big deal. I know how it's things like lying, fornicating, and a couple of other things. I know how
the way it changes how you perceive.
I know how I think God cannot be happy with me doing these things, and it is hurting me because I know I'm hurting someone I know that loves me. So I cannot find myself being lackadaisical about it. So one of the struggles I've had in being in relationships because they see sex as just casual. It's not a big deal. You sleep with somebody today, you move on. And if it does not work, you move on. You sleep with another person.
Hey.
There's no commitment. It's just something you do. We're in a relationship, so make we just knack we go. There is no intentionality.
Yes, please be careful. That's not we will never endorse it. We will never say you should do it. Don't do it, you.
So when I see that someone that I'm okay, he's a good guy, he's a gentleman, he's this, I see these other things, and you see sex as just casual. It's okay to just make it just be mad people. It's difficult for me to that. In fact, that is that is where there's a defining factor. And I ask myself, are you making a mistake that you're going to miss out on this right person because you're hell bent? Jesus is going to perform a miracle and bring a God sent perfect man. It's not going to work that way. So I struggle with this thing every time.
That's a topic. I think that's a topic we need to also dive into. I think we need to dive into the topics of red flag, green flag.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe I'm not being realistic, because this person is genuinely a good person and they care.
but the Bible says that you
So-
are not saved by works. So someone doing the works of being good is not. It doesn't entirely say that they are.
So it's I won't lie, that's like been a very defining, like it's a very big deal for me. And
So guys, if you are interested in the beautiful voice that speaks on this pod that is, single and searching, you can definitely see that it's not me. So guys, you know what to do now. You have to be a good person.
Yeah.
You have to love
someone that
God.
wants to be better. It wants me to be better for God, for myself, for us. And I want the same for him.
Don't come here and be telling I'm telling you, if you enter my DM, if you try out. My friend from Mexico, Angelina from Mexico, says, I want to try and say this in the Spanish accent. Oh. And that's what is doesn't know if love is enough. So guys, it's lovely getting these views. Peace from Lagos says that she says a lot. She has said a lot.
Okay, she says love is powerful, but it is not a magic fix. When people say love is enough, they're usually talking about the feeling, the rush, the connection, the way someone makes your heart feel full. That feeling is the reason we want to be with someone. But that's a spark. But you cannot build an entire relationship out of just a spark. You need wood, kindling, and oxygen too. Love gives you the motivation to work through problems. It doesn't automatically solve them. Do you get the point? It gives you.
And do you know how young this person is?
Please,
this person is really young. This person is at max maybe about 19 years old.
He reminds me so much of myself.
At max is 19.
Telling me this
like 18, 17 years old. She continues to say the word love carries a lot of weight that people don't see. It has to carry respect because you can love someone and still talk down to them, and that will destroy things. It has to carry trust because you can love someone and still check their phone every night. She didn't listen to our last week's conversation before this, so you see that is a huge topic.
And that love turns into
that love turns into anxiety.
Forward this to me. Like
that
I need
love
to read
turns
this to someone.
into anxiety.
Guys,
I will read it again. Make I read them so that you will keep it.
Like see how person they talk waiting I still talk. Just the same yesterday.
Deep what this person says. Inner peace. She says it has to carry trust because you can love someone and still check their phone every night. And that turns love into anxiety.
It turns into, it's not that you're a bad person. It doesn't mean you did not love the person.
You're just anxious for what is not.
And it's something that could transcend into obsession, and then everything is ruined.
Everything is ruined.
That is when you realize that love that you have is what makes you want to work on yourself and not cross the line. It's what it makes you want to make it work. These are my flaws. Like, how can you love someone you don't want to share your problems? Do you not love to be happy? I'm dealing with this, my best friend, my everything, the love of my life. I tell you, and you reassure me, we're happy together. Fix it. Why do people like if you want your spec, you should be tall, dark, handsome. Go to tall, dark, handsome that has the other things that you can manage. So that when things go wrong, you can fix it together. Not that we're hearing you are cheating. And the love.
Like that thing makes me feel somehow. Like nobody forced you to deal with this person, you're cheating on them.
It doesn't make any sense. It's confusing. Decide what you want to do. Decide, pick a struggle and stick to it. That when tribulations and trials come,
and they will come.
Because they will come.
They will come.
When everything goes wrong, what's that one thing that makes you stick?
Okay. She continues to say it has to carry effort because love doesn't send the good morning text or plan the date night. You do. And it has to carry compatibility because you can love someone with your whole heart and still want completely different lives. Like one person wanting kids in Nigeria and the other wanting to move abroad alone. Think of love like fuel in a car. Fuel is absolutely necessary. A car without fuel goes nowhere. But fuel by itself doesn't do anything if the car has no wheels, no steering, and a broken engine. You can fill the tank with love, but if there's no respect, no communication, and no shared direction, you're just sitting in a parked car, or worse, you're crashing. That's why people who deeply love each other still break up. That's why I love you, but this isn't working is a real sentence. Love kept them together, but love couldn't fix the lying, the disrespect, and the fact that they were hurting each other. But I like to drop a caveat to this, and the caveat is this: what this young lady is beautifully expressing are some of the expressions of the love I have defined. So if you don't know how to express love, that's something you can learn.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that you don't have love.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that you don't love the person.
Yes, exactly. That's why I said sometimes, depending on the context, we cannot say love would be enough to make a person stay, or love automatically fixes everything. Which is why I said in cases where it eventually works with two ignorant people that do not know how to fix, communicate, or have that emotional intelligence, it will take time. But love can make me say, because I want to make this person happy, I want to make this person happy. Somehow they find a way. But in the end, if they cannot have these other factors that this young lady mentioned, it will just be confusion, misunderstanding. Oh, he doesn't love me. Or maybe I just need to let them go. And no, it's not just working. Let's just, and then you are having ideas in your head. He's having ideas in his head, and everybody's just, and that's how everything just goes apart.
You see?
So
You see?
okay.
This is Shion from Ikorodu.
Well, you get anything in board lats. Okay. Okay. It says love isn't just about attraction, it embodies other attributes. Honesty, commitment, good communication, etc. If you love someone, you would be willing to do all this for them.
Yes, and I agree.
Yes.
Tolu says this thing called love. Love is not just a feeling, and I'm trying to read this in a voice. Love is not just a feeling, It's very important to get along than to get aroused, because arousal can come from anyone, and compatibility is the most important thing. Because love is not just a feeling, love is an action, a manifestation of emotion, a choice, a moment of faith where we decide with all ourselves to be with and for that person no matter what. But true love is complicated. Real love is messy. Real love is decision and emotions and actions and thoughts, and continually learning who someone is and how that someone can fit into the chaos of our lives.
Learning who someone is and
how they can fit into the chaos
and
of
how
our
we
lives.
can fit into
The chaos of their own lives too. It's an intimate emotional bond that strengthens over time through a series of vulnerable and supportive actions. We take actions that build love, we take actions that strengthen love. See? See? See?
People get plenty things to say, but like,
See?
but I think from what we've said so far, you should have gotten a grasp of what we've been trying to say all this time.
Yeah. So Abraham from Lagos says this.
He drops his 2 cents.
Well, basically, again, from my very limited scope of knowledge, love basically can never be enough, because at the end of the day, one of the things that I learned the hard way is that no matter how good your relationship is, no matter how sweet, no matter how anything, you will still run into roadblocks, you will still run into problems. So you have to learn to A, understand people, B, tolerate, and then C, sometimes open your wallet on both sides, by the way, that everything is applicable on both sides. So like, it's definitely not enough. Because like, if I love someone, right, but then like the person can love you back too, but then like if they're a horrible person, eventually love will fade. Because at the end of the day, if you are going to spend the lifetime with somebody, love is so not enough. Love is definitely not enough.
Yeah.
Well, if in case you're wondering, Abraham is 16 years old.
Wow. All these smart children.
And you know, he has a girlfriend. Yeah, he does have a girlfriend, and I remember the situation that led to him having a girlfriend. There was a particular girl that he liked, and I knew the friends of that girl, and you know, eventually matters came to, because I'm the kind of person that everybody talks to. You know, everybody talks to me, teachers, students, everybody talks to me. So this student comes and says, Amsterdam, you don't even know what's going on. I say, what's going on? She says, this person and this person, you know, this guy has been asking this girl out, and the girl has been saying, you know, if you don't have money, you can't be with me, and all of that. And, you know, kept saying, the girl is also telling him that I can't date you. It's your money, because the guy has money. So it's your money I'm after. So there was a time these guys' friends were teasing him and telling him that you will say they follow girl where they find your money. You better get sense. So they were doing this guy Abraham was literally drawing a graph. It was in a graph of how much I love her against her shit. So he said how much I love her against her shit. Then he was drawing a curve, and he was saying the more I love her, the more shit I will get. So he got down, and then when he spoke to me, I said, you know what? Oh, yeah, I can't tell you not to be in a relationship. I've told you not to be. You have decided that whether I tell you not to be or I tell you to be, you go be. So
Go be on it.
what I would just do is I would try and help you to manage your emotions and to manage your expectations.
Mm.
So I said, this particular girl you're dying head over heels for, she doesn't respect you. And that's one thing that you must be very, very particular about as a guy.
That's what we're trying to. That's the mindset we're
So
trying to.
this person must respect you. And then after our conversation, the next day he just calls and says, I'm Sadami, I dropped that girl. What's the matter? In only 3 days, another person, another person came to meet me. Sadami, this guy is asking me out. I don't know what to do. Like, who is asking you? I'd say this person. I say, oh God. So I went to him and said, "Guy, why are you jumping from girl to girl?" He says, "Sir, this one, she's a very different person. She respects me. She likes me, and she wants me to read. She wants me to do better." I'm like, okay, no problem. I said, you know what? Again, I'm going to endorse it. Speak to your parents. If he did, I don't know. If he didn't, I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know if he did speak to his parents or he didn't speak to his parents. But I think 2 days after, the supposed starting of the relationship, I discovered that even the girl got better academically. Even the girl got better academically because that time I was prepping them for their jump and their WAEC. And so the girl would come to me, ask questions. Sir, I don't know this. Sir, I was studying this with Abraham yesterday, and he was trying to explain it to me. And I discovered that even the Abraham guy was also getting better. And then
that's how relationships should be.
I'm like,
really?
Okay. Sometimes it may be wrong to allow children to explore these feelings and these emotions, but I think it's best to guide them.
See, let's be honest. Personally, I think that's what in the US they allow their kids date, and it's not like the necessary. Some guide, some don't guide. But personally, is it first to? I think the purest form of love built from this tender age. I just think it's really cute. It's pure.
The one that has no attachment.
Yes, it's like, just pure. It's not. They're not thinking.
The two of you are on uniform, so it's not like exactly. This person looks or dresses or looks.
Yes, I promise you. Except it's very. I don't want to talk about statistics, but sometimes or most of the time, from what me I've seen, is especially if you are the kind of person that likes all these high school Korean films, you see it there too. But from what I've seen, most of the time when a guy likes a girl, a girl likes a guy. This high school love and all of that, it's just so cute and so pure that it's something that could grow up until they get. It's just that time might separate different things.
Situations. For instance, I know that I know you will listen to this podcast. I know, and I've told him before. I know that except you are really invested and you get crazy, you will drift apart because he has a very high ambition. She, on the other hand, is she's conflicted, not in terms of ambition, but in terms of her environment. She has a lot of problems from her family end, and I know he will understand what I'm saying. So there is a high chance that after their secondary school level, he's not going to see her again because the girl will leave. She doesn't even naturally stay in Lagos. So you would be fatigued trying to reach out all the time, and then when you get to uni, he wants to enter University of Lagos, and he's studying a very good course. He had a very good grade in his JAMB. So I've told him that you go enter uni and you want to study engineering. There are not a lot of girls in the engineering department, so you will meet a few, and you will meet a few girls also that like engineering guys, and you're not a dullard. So it's not like you don't have value to drop. So you will be enticed by these things. This girl you like, it's good you like her. At least use her to train body. It's just to know the things to do and not to do. Do you get? There are sometimes that it would send me some message and you say, "Sir, I'm learning a lot." Do you get? So I understand. And guys, if you are in charge of younger ones, maybe your junior sibling, please let them be able to speak to you. Give them room to see that there's no topic, no message no conversation that they can't have with you.
Bro, this is the time where they've gotten to puberty stage, they're evolving, they are having these emotions that are real and they are not wrong, they are not a bad thing, and you need to let them know
In fact,
This is-
the major trouble is that if you don't guide them, internet will.
oh yeah, I promise you.
If you
I
don't guide them,
promise you.
internet will. Like the girls, like the group of girls that already assume that money is with money you can get my attention. They're already there. There was a time I sat them down and I said, why would you assume that it is money that, if the guy doesn't have money? And you see how proud they were. When the guy was asking me and I said, I don't want to do. And the guy kept saying, I would do. And I said, if you don't have, if you should maybe have money to waste. And the guy said, I'm helping you to spend his money. And I asked a simple question. I said, do you think the guy is stupid? He said, they were so confident. The guy is stupid. I said, oh, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. And you think the guy is stupid.
And then women. I'm a woman, so I will tell you, if you like, go and knock your head anywhere. Take my 2 cents. Women are naturally built to think on emotions. Not that we all think on just emotions. We think logically, but you have a very high tendency to think with your emotions. Only few are able to take charge of their emotions and think logically, and then they become very powerful and unstoppable. And a man has a tendency to think more logically, although they are, in fact, they are more emotional.
Yeah. When the emotions come in, it skyrockets. Yes, high.
That's how it is. So when they tell you one thing or do the right things, and you trust the guy when he's ready for you, he knows how to be that perfect man.
Do you get?
And then you just forget it. Oh no, he loves me. I know he started this way, but I mean, how I was having my ex was with I thought it was just another random girl, just fleeting emotion and just. But then he realized, okay, she's not the kind of girl I'll have that kind of relationship with. And even though we decided, okay, it's best we stay apart. Yeah, we still they talk.
And that's the goal, guys.
Relationship.
That's the goal. I don't think I have any animosity against any person I've dated, because there was always the real foundation of friendship. And until maybe we'll talk later about what a real relationship entails.
Yes.
So
how to
guys, we are coming up with some topics. We're coming up with red flag, green flags. We're coming up with what a real relationship entails. Guys, we know you enjoyed this particular episode so much. But before we give our 2 cents and wrap up for today, let's listen to Free Mind by Thames.
Okay.
To fight for my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. And behind my mind, it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be
How you did dance?
Maybe one of these days I'll just sing for people on this podcast. I'm just gonna surprise you. In fact, we're going to play one of my songs.
Hey, she has nice songs. Though. This girl, I met her as a singer actually. Met her as a singer. You remember when I met you? That's when you see the pack.
You need to as a singer as an actor.
Oh, I think it was as an actor. But yeah, that's true. It was as an actor.
Acting, they had to sing it.
I saw one short girl, tiny girl, very short. Very short.
Excuse you, it's petite and cute, extremely cute.
Tiny. Yeah. She's the reason why tiny exists in the dictionary. Yeah. So the song.
Yeah, so the song is Free Mind by Thames. The artist is Thames. Timilade Openiyi. Did I get that right?
Openiyi.
Openiyi. Okay. She was born on June 11, 1995. A Nigerian singer, songwriter, and record producer. The song was released originally on the 25th of September 2020 as part of the EP, re-released as a stand-alone single on August 9, 2022. The producers were Thames and Omeza. Co-produced. Oh, okay. The producers were Thames and Omeza. The songwriter Thames was the sole writer, and the label Leading Vibes. The project was For Broken Ears. That's Thames' debut, episode 6.
EP.
Oh, sorry, EP. Okay, yes, Thames' debut EP. 6 tracks released September 2020 on the very unnecessary info. Okay, yeah. So, it was the rest of the tracks were self-produced by Thames.
Wow. Thames mama, Thames mama, Thames baby, Thames. Guys, I'm not like this all the time. I'm not like this.
Oh, you're like this all the time.
No, guys, don't agree with
Half
me.
of the
I'm not
time.
like this all the time.
Half of the time.
I'm not like this all the time.
More than half of the time.
All right, guys. So we come to the tail end of this particular, this particular episode. But we'll give you a hot take. We like all those hot take. Hot take. That's not really a hot take. Oh, what's my hot take? No, I'll start from you, Precious. What's your hot take? It was me that did the first hot take.
Well, I said mine too, though. Okay, so I don't want to speak too much English and grammar. Let's just say, when the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you don't know if you don't even love yourself, how you want to even understand how you want to love another person. Love yourself. What you cannot take. You'll be hurt if someone did things you didn't like. Don't do those things to someone when they won't like them. Things that they don't like or they don't find funny. It's relative. You have things you don't like, they have things they don't like. What you don't want to be done to you, don't do unto the other person. This is something that the Bible says about basic relationships. That someone you say you're in love with and you want to do forever with. So that'd be my hot take for you. Over to Dami.
My hot take, that's not really a hot take, is that you can't truly say you love someone without loving God. So you see, all you people that are saying, "Oh, I don't believe in God, but I love," shut up. You don't know what love is.
You don't love God.
If you don't love God, you don't know what love is.
That was actually part of my hot take. I just had the feeling that you're going to say that.
Yes, now, that's the only hot take that should matter.
Like, honestly,
if you don't love
that's
God,
why I went to the
you
love
don't
yourself.
have the capacity to love
any man,
anybody.
Yeah,
that's it.
And not love the halal. I don't want to go into religion, please.
Yeah,
but if you don't love God,
I mean, what are you doing with your life? Right. Guys, we come to the end of the pod. Thank you so much for joining today's session. It was lovely, it was beautiful, it was nice. Don't forget, we always do this every Friday, 5 p.m. on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. Follow us, share, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. See, I talk that notification. And ensure that you reach out to us, give us ratings, tell us how we did, tell us something you want us to change, or give us a topic you want us to you want us to dive into. And also, if you have experiences, something that we will bless the lives of people,
of course,
please send it to us. Just give a comment on our this thing, and we'll drop to you our emails so that you can send your stories. We would also like to share people's stories, real stories here. Most of our episodes are pushed by experiences we've had and experiences from people that we know, that we respect, that we love. And and the fact is, every living person, like I always say, every living person is a walking story. So please tell us your story.
That is my philosophy.
Tell your
Life
story.
is a journey, and every day is a chapter that asks you that beautiful story.
Did you get? Tell us your story. Reach out to us.
Yeah.
If you want to get married, just tell us your spec. Don't worry. Send us a comment on our channels and let us know what your spec is, what you want in a man, what you want in a woman. Please don't tell us money. I'll go change out for you. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Don't forget, my name is Uluwadam Solade. I'm a writer, thespian, actor, and lover boy.
And I am Precious Chiamaka Kulivia. And I'm an actor, thespian. What's the difference? Thespian, actor. I mean, thespian is actually associated with stage. So let me just actor, thespian, singer, dancer, writer, rapper. See, an embodiment of talent. There is literally nothing like that I cannot do. Just I know they keep essential. I can't.
And now we are the Dptr podcasters.
Yes.
That's what we are. So see you guys next time.
Bye. Drop that beat. Now, wow, DJ, waiting this so.
What is the song we're supposed to play? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not going to edit this part out.
But we haven't really edited anything before.
Just
I will go to it. Celeb up on the beat. Hear me all day.
it's a species, baby.
Johnny let me follow Cynthia, and I don't know what to do. And he talk say I no do one, like the way Cynthia they do. Johnny give uche belle. He talk say he want marry nene. Walk him kedi fereme. Johnny bo, I'm looking for my Johnny. Where's my Johnny? Johnny bo, do you know Johnny? Question. If I don't see my Johnny, hey, fact again. I'm looking for my Johnny. I'm looking for my honey. You're telling me this, you're telling me that. I say this is not for me. Johnny do me conny, Johnny do me conny. He's doing me this, he's doing me that. But I know the time of me. He go Canada, he go Tokyo. Yesterday he say he's in Morocco. He does this, he sing a willow. Na lie, na below you. Hey, this one na go be.